Folks, it's 1:05 in the afternoon. It's Tuesday the 20th of January 2415 and it's new moon. It's actually new moon in about 9 or 10 minutes, and by the time you lot get to watch this it'll be 10 minutes past new moon, but I'm recording this over the new moon at the very start of Aquarius. The sun moved into Aquarius about an hour or two ago. The moon moved into Aquarius about 8 minutes ago. So it's all about Aquarius. Do you remember the age of Aquarius? I do. I remember how in the late 60s there were various musicals, Hair, with all, it's the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and when Jupiter is in the 7th house and all that. And I thought, great stuff looking back on it. There was this hope in the 1960s for a better future, and it was loosely terminized the age of Aquarius. When does the age of Aquarius start? Certainly the age of Aquarius does exist in terms of terminology. There are a succession of ages governed by the precessional cycle. They average about 2,160 years each, and certainly we are on the point of precessing from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. We could go back 10,000, 12,000 years to the golden age of Leo, which may well have been the time of Atlantis, and a different type of consciousness and different types of human interaction across the globe. We could go back about 8 to 10,000 years to the time of the astrological age of Cancer, where the floods happened around the world, probably the ice caps melting, and coastlines became the same as they effectively are now. We could go back to the age of Gemini, where humanity began to circulate and move around the globe again and become more settled again. This is around 4 to 6,000 BC. Then there's the age of Taurus, where we worship the fatted calf, where a lot of the more ancient and archaic forms of religion that still unfortunately permeate our society have got their roots. And then there's the age of Aries, the time of 2000 BC through to 0 BC, approximately all of this. A much more militaristic attitude. People and individuals and countries forming themselves into protective groups and collectives. The age of Pisces, the age of suffering, the guilt tripping, the defeminization of the world has been ongoing over the last 2,000 years, and sure enough we are moving into the age of Aquarius. The earliest potential start for the age of Aquarius, according to all commentators, comes from, I suppose, around Emanuel Swedenborg, who was the first person to use the word new age in a new context, but this is long ago, a couple of centuries ago. And the latest date for the start of the age of Aquarius is around 2300. But it does seem that we are literally entering into Aquarius as we speak. The emergence of Uranus into Aries a few years ago with Pluto in Capricorn and the Uranus-Pluto square is very much sounding the death knell of the old structures and patterns of life, which is why we're seeing the old mechanist corporate structures that have held our society together for a few hundred years is now being seen as dinosaurs and behemoths, and Uranus in Aries is bringing a much more self-determined future into the world. But with Neptune in the background in Pisces still, clearing out a lot of the old guilt and baggage and emotional verdigris around religion and you should and shame and the defeminization of the world. I'm very disappointed in the Pope a few days ago in the Philippines with his tirade against gay, lesbian, LBGT, whatever, the homosexual brigade. Really out of order. Instead of concentrating on things that really matter, like the slaughter of innocents in France, or feminine genital mutilation, or stuff like this, he chooses once again to concentrate on gays. Gays are the evil of the world, according to the Pope. Gone down a lot in my estimation, I'm afraid, recently. I had hopes for him. Back to the astrology then. Religion isn't going to help us. So the age of Aquarius is coming in. It is based around a much greater community without leaders as such. Spiritual leaders, yeah. Advocates, for common sense. Spokespeople elected by consensus, yeah. But not leaders, no one that makes choices. That's a collective thing in the future of the age of Aquarius. And that choice will be as much intuitive and empathic as it will in any other shape or form. And now it's new moon. It's literally new moon at this moment as I speak now. I'm watching the moon and the sun in exactly the same degree. And we've now got 4 planets in Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus. The next few days, there's a lot of Mars stuff. There's a lot of Pisces stuff going on. Still trouble in the world. But you know what? I like to believe in a positive future. And with 4 planets in Aquarius now for the next couple of days, fingers crossed, I still got hope for an age of Aquarius to come in which we all will live in an equal community, regardless of colour, gender, religion. Here's to that day. Catch you later. Bye.